Welcome to my 21st century learning environment. The three main technologies that will be used within my classroom are computers, an interactive whiteboard, and Microsoft Surface boards. This presentation will also investigate the significance of emerging pedagogies, what the importance of learning environments are, and the role and significance of emerging technologies for a learning environment. All of this will be talked about in relation to the teaching subject, English. Information on the technology that I have employed within my classroom. The main technology that is used within my classroom are computers. There are 20 computers, as I believe that 20 students is the optimum amount for a learning environment. These computers will be able to talk to the students' laptops, so transferring information is seamless. These computers will be used for the majority of work. They will also be used so that students can access Web 2.0 technology, such as Facebook and Second Life. Within the classroom, there will also be an interactive whiteboard. This board will help teachers show different pieces of work, like writing essays, different texts, and visual and audio text. It will also be a useful tool to show the students how to use different programs. This IWB will also be linked to every computer in the classroom, so that the student can show the class what they are doing or how to work programs that nobody else might. The most revolutionary technology within this classroom are the Microsoft Surface boards. This technology opens up a whole new dimension of learning within ICT in the classroom. The specs for this board include 6 USB ports, an Ethernet port, and 250 gigs of memory. The Surface board can handle 54 people touching it at once, so it is perfect for group work. The Surface board can also hold enough weight so that students are able to do normal work. One brilliant thing about the board is that it also gets information off ID cards. This means for text, all you have to do is place a card in it and it comes up information and different activities. With this technology, differentiating the curriculum for special needs children will be a lot easier. The next clip is about a bunch of primary school students using the Microsoft Surface board.
It's really great. The children can sit together, they can work collaboratively on it, they can discuss what's happening. So it's helping to improve their talking and listening skills as well as their ICT skills. The children just basically took over after a while. We were able to stand back and the children were just running it themselves and working together on it. The sentence work and the linguistics worked really well because the children had to listen, and helping to improve their listening skills they had to listen and then transfer their sentence skills, including remembering if it's got a capital letter at the start and a full stop at the end. All of those features were really good as well.
Significance of new pedagogies. With more ICT being employed in the classroom, the need for improved pedagogy relating to the ICT arises. With technology, students are more engaged with the text, in which there are a lot more aspects of their brain instead of just listening to the teacher. Technology also helps with students being self-learners, and teachers can pass information around a lot faster and accurately. Technology also helps teachers in keeping track with individual and class progress, and differentiating the curriculum, making teaching a lot more accurate. If you'd like to look at the supporting evidence, please pause this. With these three different technologies in my classroom, a whole new world has opened up. The IWB allows for ease of presenting, directing, and whole class involvement. Computers allow for a whole new range of individual working, whilst also using all 6 of Bono's thinking hats to use and edit the technology and create Web 2.0 sites for group work online. Microsoft Surface boards are the ultimate teaching tool. This technology will take away a lot of the fears about group work, differentiating the curriculum, and information for lessons. Each topic or text can be stored on its own little ID card and presented as necessary. Importance of the learning environments. For teachers, old classrooms and the pedagogy around it was hard to get students engaged or to differentiate the curriculum. Technology has opened up the classroom, and the learning environment can be changed with ease to suit any needs. If you'd like to see the supporting evidence, please pause this now. In a physical sense, my learning environment encompasses all kinds of interaction, from the virtual to the physical. It also helps those students with special needs to access the teaching easier, with the computer being placed right beside the teacher's desk. In the virtual world, students will be engaged as they will be able to create Facebook pages so as to discuss text and other people's opinions, blogs to use as a diary and individual understanding of text, and a program called Second Life, which will enable students to create a world they feel comfortable and engaged in. Say, for example, they create a world around the context of a text. This will help them gain a better understanding of the text itself. Virtual learning spaces will be explained in the next video.
When people see a 3D virtual space being used with school students, they often ask, why are these kids playing games instead of learning? People have a tendency to associate this sort of virtual environment with computer games. But a 3D virtual environment is not a game. It's a space. It's a space with its own special rules and potentials. Just like a classroom is a space, or the school oval, or the science lab is a space.
The role and significance of emerging technologies for the learning environments. Whilst the awe of technology may slow the learning process at first, it will eventually lead to a rise in productivity in the classroom. If students can create their own learning environment, they will not feel like they are in a boring classroom. If you'd like to look at these supporting evidence, please pause now. Admittedly, some students find English as a dry and boring subject, as it is very content heavy. With new technology, it takes away the unhappiness of listening to a teacher talk or listen, and students are able to participate in directed self-learning. When the learning environment extends to the virtual world, students have greater access to information, issues and opinions about the content, which means they are able to make up their own mind. This is the end of this presentation. Thank you very much for coming in and seeing my 21st century learning environment. Oh wait, don't forget the references before you go.